What's up, guys? Bringing it to you on a Tuesday, coming from California. This is a contest entry for Mrmomtanks and Jfreshtanks. This is my first entry I've ever done for a contest. Never done one before. So, I guess all you do is you tell about your tank, talk about everything in it. If you win, you win. If you don't, sucks for you. But, this is my 40-gallon planted tank. Pretty badass. I love it. I'm going for the jungle look more. Just a bunch of plants and just a nice aquascape. I have recently just got back into the hobby. About a year ago, I wasn't really into it. I just, whenever the water would empty, I'll just, or like, go down, I'll just fill it back up and that's it. My plants were actually doing pretty good. I don't know how. Probably by the light and the dirt. This is a dirted tank, the organic choice. And then with on top with just regular pebble gravel. We'll do the stuff like here's the light, T5 light, high output, zoom in. Pretty badass. I'm loving this light. I haven't had any problems. I love how it just fits slim across the tank. Looks pretty good. Lights up the whole entire tank. I have a marine land. Hang on the back filter. It does alright. I have a bunch of bio ceramic things inside. This tank's been going for a long time, so I don't really need a filter on it. I have a bunch of plants, but I just the filter, like, it makes it more clear. It just helps it out. I used to have a canister filter on it, but it started acting up. It started shooting the shit back out, and it just messed it up. Like, you barely shook it, and it was loud, and I couldn't sleep with it. So I got rid of that and just put that back there. It does its job. Another thing is, I got homemade CO2 going. Let me show you guys. I have it hooked to like a air pump, so it shoots it out, as you can see. There, and I got a air stone going. Got a heater. I don't know what kind it is, but it does its job pretty good. What else? For inside wise, for plants, I have wisteria. It's a good bundle. It's starting to shoot roots down there and stay established. You can see all the new shoots right there coming out. I have not an actress, Nubius. It's doing pretty good. That's for a little piece from the big pieces I've cut. I have a bunch of little swords up here. Don't really care for them. I have too many of them. Like, I have all in the back. They're all lined in the back, you can see. What else I have? This thing right here, actually, I don't know what plant it is, but I actually got it from a pond. And it wasn't doing really good, and I was like, oh, I'll just stick it in my tank and see how it does. Well, actually, I didn't stick it in this tank because I didn't know what the hell was in that pond. But I have a grow-out tank back here. This is my old grow-out tank. I have a bunch of swords again. I just have too many. I'm going to start selling them probably when they get bigger. But here's all the stuff. You can see how it has died down there, and then it just shot up new stems. So that's how I got that stuff. I like to go to like ponds and stuff and get whatever I can get, like plants wise, and see if they'll grow. If they don't, whatever, I'll stick them down here. Here are a bunch of Amazon swords, overgrown. I don't really like them. I don't know, I just don't like how they're all stemmy up here and stuff. I like it thick. So I took those out. I have a couple more back there. I think about getting rid of those. But other things I have is Ligwigia. I don't know what kind they are, but I have a bunch of Ligwigia back there. I love that plant. It's badass. I have a Hydrophilia. I have a couple more Hydrophilias right there, and then right there. What's weird is, like, this plant right here, it looks like its leaves are backwards. I don't know. It's pretty trippy. And then I have this stuff called clover. It came with one of the plants. I didn't even know, and then I just stuck it in there and see if it grew. But you can see a bunch of shoots all right there. And there's another one that's popping up. This red plant, I don't know what it is. I think it's Ligwigia. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't really know all the plant names. Like, I know like wisteria, I know Ligwigia, but I don't know what like kind it is. Like, this is Creeping Jenny. That stuff's badass. That's like one of my favorite plants. I cut one on this side over here. I cut one and I replanted it right here. So we'll see if that grows. What else? I got wisteria. I cut it. It was at the top right here, and I cut it. You can see where this new shoot's about to pop out, so I cut it, and I planted it down here. I have a ton of Anubias, ton of it. That's like a year's growth. And you remember I had all that, like you see how like the gravel's all new right here and like all of it dirty, because I had a bigger Anubias cover all right here. And that's in that tank right there. I'll show you in a little bit. But, yeah, wisteria is cool. I have a nacris in the back. You see? It's like a little jungle. I'm going for like the jungle look. So, I have a bunch of nacris. What it does is when it gets too high, like this one right here is about to get up there. So, I'll hack it down right there and then replant it down here where all these other little ones are. And then, there's more of that pond. So I got stuff from the pond. It's pretty cool. It's like a stem plant. The creeping Jenny, I love that. I'm going to have to cut it because it's getting up there. A bunch of swords in the back. You can see this sword right here. I got this new one. It's pretty dope. You can see like the new stem right there. You see that new growth that's coming out. I just planted this like a couple days ago and it's already shooting out. It's already growing too fast. Think about putting it in the other tank. I don't really care for it. I'll probably sell it. I don't know. Some of these plants just, like the swords, there's too many. I'll get rid of them. But, fish-wise, I got mollies. Mollies are pretty cool. Those were like one of my first fish I ever got, and they started to have babies. I thought that was cool. So I got more for my money. Got a clown loach. He's badass. I've had him for about a year and a half. Does his own thing. This little guy, I just got him. I don't know what it is, but you can see on the side of him. Like, it's pretty cool. This guy too, I just got him, and my rainbow. My plan is turning this tank into a rainbow tank, rainbows and a couple angels, and then have all these other tanks. I know all these other fish. Go over there. That's gonna be my breeding and grow out tank. I'm gonna put all my clippings and let all that grow and then sell them. But oh, I forgot about this. This is a badass Ligwigia plant. That's pretty dope. It's growing pretty good. But for fish wise, I've got black skirt tetras. I've had those for a long time in the back. I had red-eyed tetras. Their eyes are badass because they're like a red. He's coming out to say hello. I have these little tetras. I don't know what they are. They're like little orange ones. I had those forever. For some reason, I could never like keep little tetras, but now like my water's good. Do my water changes now. A little rainbow. I want to eat more rainbows. But that's about it. Oh, I got a baby. You see? I don't know if you can see that. Where is he? A little baby molly right there. So my other tank, see down here. This is my old one, grow out tank. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the tank. Probably keep it going. I got CO2 running on this tank too. Some of the stuff I use is Cordon. Water conditioner. This stuff lasts forever. And I just do a cap full because I fill it with the sparkless bottle. Fill it up with water and then I do a cap full of these. And then this conditioner too. So these two are pretty cool. Fish food wise, I don't know. I just got this cheap shit. This was before I was all into the hobby. I just gave them food, whatever they wanted to eat. But I think I'm going to start getting better fish food. I don't know what kind of this is. It's like some cheap shit. It didn't pay that much. I got a timer running on my lights. Because I used to have an algae problem on here. Got rid of it. I have a little bit more algae, but it's not like crazy wise. But here's like my little tool set. I got my net going on, and then I got my little tweezers, the plantum. I got an air pump running in this tank right here, and it runs up to this tank. Also, I got a filter with like the bio material. That's all that's running. That's about it. But yeah, this tank does pretty good. I'm loving it. This is gonna be like my main tank, and then over here, I just set this up. This was my salt water. You can see all the saltwater shit I got out of it. But I redid it. I painted the stand. I painted the background black. So like we have an acris in the back. We got some that stuff from the pond. See if that stuff will go, and then a hydrophilia, Ligwigia, and then a big ass thing of Nubius. I have so much of that shit. I don't even know what to do with it. But you can see like the new growth right there coming out. I just put this in here, so we'll see if it does good. This thing's still cycling, so it'll probably take one more week, and then I can fully plant it. Start doing cuttings. On this tank, I have a plant growth light, and then this was my old saltwater light. So I still have on this side a blue one and then a white one. So I need to get rid of the blue one. I'm gonna put 2 white, and then keep this plant grow because it doesn't need another plant grow. So I'm gonna do 2 whites so it's brighter in here, and then it's got a timer we could turn on which ones. This light fixture was so expensive. I don't even know why I bought it, but yeah. For other than that, my plants are doing awesome. So this was my first time doing an entry. So I just want to see how it does. If I win, that'd be great. I'll be happy. If I don't, just keep trying. So hopefully you guys like this video. Pretty good tank. So that's about it. Later.